Hi, I'm Bill from Phoenix Golf, and today we're going to talk about your trail side and your trail hip during the golf swing and how they need to work together. Again, I'm Bill from Phoenix Golf. If you like these videos and tips that I'm doing, please like and subscribe and support the channel. It'll really help. So, I don't know if you have ever had the same problem as I have. I know I kind of look a little ridiculous here, but I'll get into it in a second. So, what happens is during the golf swing, I still battle flipping, and I have battled flipping for a long time, so I know lots of drills and tips and everything like that to kind of combat that. It wasn't until I watched a video where someone said, maybe you're flipping because you just don't have enough room to get your arm, into the path there from an in down angle, and maybe your hips are a little bit firing too fast because you're taught you got to turn your hips, right? And so maybe your hips are ahead of your hands, and that's causing you to flip because there's no room. And a light bulb went off in my head, and I'm like, that could be it. And I watched myself on tape, and my hips were really firing very fast, almost like early extension too. So like firing fast and going out that way. So I just got into some really, really poor habits because as you start to play better, you're like, oh, I don't need to work on this stuff anymore because I've got it down. Golf's easy, right? And then your game goes to heck. And so for me, I had to go back to some really strong fundamentals, and it really helped. So let me talk a little bit about this. So what I've done here is taken a gear tie I bought off Amazon. I'll put a link in the description below, but I just kind of wrapped it around me, and then I kind of pushed it out, like 4 or 5 inches here off my side. So like if you guys can see in the video here, it's kind of lined up right with my hips. So what we want to try to do is, as we take the club to the top of our backswing, if my hips fire too fast, and you can see the tie, and then I try to go down, see, I get stuck either behind or I'm right on top of it. And you can see there's just no way for my hands to catch up, so I kind of have to flip. Let me show you that from here and then from this angle. So I go here, and the hips are way ahead, and my arm is stuck behind. So you could even practice this without even a club, just practicing getting your arm to this position and then firing together. So you can kind of feel that. Again, I'll do here, drop my arm to the front, to my hip, but right in front of the tie, and then turn. And then when you got a nice turn too, you can see the tie is directly straight out. So you can see it here. If I do a proper hip turn, you can see that sticking out. If I didn't have any hip turning at all, you'd see the tie would barely move. So again, I know I see this in a lot of people here. They go here, and then they just don't turn their body, and they go like this. So you can see the tie is barely moved. Really, we want that tie to be out here. So what you can do is, I've seen a lot of people try to do different things, but this tie here is awesome because if you hit it, you're not going to hurt yourself. It's not going to break. So I've been using it quite a bit actually lately. But again, start off slow. So I've got some alignment things here. I got my pull noodle on a curve here, so I know that my mini arc of my swing is working, and my hands are working back towards this way. So again, start off slow, but get to the top of your swing. Feel like your hands start going towards the golf ball. Get to about hip high. Okay, then fire on through. Okay, so that'll be really good drill that you can do to start getting a feeling of your hips working together with your body, because if you're not in sync, it's going to cause all types of problems. But with this drill, like I said, I love it because you're not going to hurt yourself. If you go all out and your hips get ahead and you hit this, it's just kind of a reminder. So for me, it really helps me kind of get in sync where I'm not letting this get too far ahead and I'm not getting stuck behind. So again, you can practice that without a club. So again, just a quick tie. It'll keep your hips from outracing your body, kind of get you working more in sync. So again, if you like these tips and videos, I ask you to like and subscribe. I really appreciate it, and it'll help the community grow.